Let's jump right into it. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Double Dot Show, where we challenge each other on the first take and sharpen each other on the second one. I'm your host, KR.
And I'm RJ, and every week we unpack what's going on in culture, media, and society by reacting to the wildest videos, trending news, and whatever else the internet throws at us. So if you're new here, remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification icon, smash the like button, and hit the link in the description box to join our newsletter. That's where we drop our weekly bonus takes. KR.
Yes. Let's jump right into the first take. Dr. Umar Johnson is in big trouble. We've been covering his late shenanigans for the last weeks, 2 weeks, I think, so far. And it's not looking good. Let's take a look at his latest video. Fair use.
215-989-9858. On August the 5th, brothers and sisters, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus for unpaid vacant property registration fees. I repeat, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen? Brothers and sisters, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continuously behind our backs? They were going to sell our schools behind our backs. They didn't even tell us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail. We received no notice by email. We received no phone calls at all that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle. Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle streamers.
Let's start with this part, RJ.
KR, he said something about Black August, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Do you know what that is?
I
had to look it up.
No idea.
Well, I looked it up. I can just tell you. I can tell. For those of you, if you have something to add, please do. I can only go on what I found on Google. The Black August is a month-long commemoration and prison-based holiday.
Prison-based?
Prison-based holiday
Okay.
observed primarily in the U.S. to honor Black freedom fighters, political prisoners, and the ongoing struggle against racial, colonial, and imperialist oppression. It originated in California prisons in 1970, initiated by Black freedom fighters who sought to remember those who sacrificed their lives and freedom for Black liberation. Black August involves reflection, study, and planning for action with a focus on the historical and ongoing struggles against systemic racism and oppression. So that's why he's saying that they're trying. That's why he's making the remark about doing this, closing the school behind his back in Black August, or that they're initiating the steps to do so in Black August in his month. Well, his month, he has 2 months. The shortest month of the year, which is Black History Month, which I find, by the way, I mean, of all the months, why February? I mean, that's it. Really seems like an fu. Let's give him the shortest month. I can't, but okay. And then August is another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe August also has 30 days. August, no, 31. August has 31.
You,
Let me see.
you wanted to you were searching you were searching for that second shade.
I was looking for the racism. Okay, but
Yeah, but all
yeah,
jokes aside though, so here we are. He is struggling to pay. He hasn't paid his utility bills. He hasn't paid taxes, and he's getting a what they call a vacant registration fee. And this is not just now; these are
accumulator, accumulative.
accumulated throughout the year. So, and this is the document that he's referring to. That
Okay, let me see if I can read it. It's a monition. Sounds like a ghetto name. Take warning to all persons having or claiming to have any title, interest, or lien upon the within described premises. Take warning that unless the judgment for the taxes or
assessments, I think, stated.
assessments stated herein are paid within 20 days after the date hereof, or within each period of 20 days, evidence of the payment of the taxes or assessments herein claimed shall be filed in the office at the preto- pre- preto- preton oh
Protonotary.
no notary Prato
Oh,
notary. Don't know what it is.
oh, that's yeah.
It's a notary.
So very people are they still taking pictures with potatoes, man. It's 2025. What is this, man?
It's a proto notary. A proto notary is a chief clerk in some law courts,
Mm,
I guess. Let me see. Proto notary.
come on, man. Well, what kind of
Yeah.
ghetto phone are you using to take this picture? I know. I want now. I understand why he's calling them struggle streamers.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Shall be in the form of accepted bill. So the evidence, and so it's also saying that the evidence, so you have to show evidence that you paid it, and the evidence shall be in the form, so it has to be in the form of a receipted bill or duplicate thereof, bearing date prior to the filing of the lien in the office of the proto notary for Newcastle County. The city of Wilmington may proceed to sell the property herein mentioned or described for the purpose of collecting the judgment for the taxes or assessment herein stated. The person
Yes.
in whose name the property is, let's go a bit up, yeah. So it mentions the address, but the person in whose name the subject property is assessed. And this is what happens, KR, when before I read it. Before I read the name of the organization. This is how heroes get slandered. People who did a lot of great things, you just need to put their names just like the other one, like Jay Morrison as the Black Tulsa, whatever. It's like they put
Black
the name of
Tulsa.
freedom fighters and all those things, and then you ruin it. So go back, because the name of Dr. Umar's organization is called Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey R&G International Leadership Academy Inc. So
RBG.
RBG. Um, so the I mean, these are heavy names. I'm
Well,
planning.
Marcus. Marcus has been
It's still a heavy name in the history. So I might
one of the greatest. One of the greatest. I'm not gonna say it.
next next year
Panhandlers ever.
next year I'm going to
Jamaica.
I
Oh.
might go to Washington next year or the year
Mm.
after that.
Are
I
you
don't know what.
are you timing the Trump the Trump cleanup?
No. No.
Okay. I don't know.
I
I'm
don't know what
asking
it
to
is.
just to be sure. I don't know.
No. I'm because I want to visit the museum there. Museums there. There are a lot, and we have the Museum of African American Museum, the Smithsonian. I bet you'll see Garvey in it, Marcus Garvey in it. You're gonna see Frederick Douglass in it
Frederick Douglass,
for
yes.
sure.
That
So
name I won't slander, but Marcus is I don't know.
okay,
Continue.
so yeah, so let's continue. Can you share the screen so I can see what else, if there's anything else that's noteworthy to. So let's see the civil penalty 20 years 2020, vacant registration from 2020 to 2025, exterior improvement charges of 2021. Let's see amount of judgment: taxes 0, water and sewer charges 1,800 and somewhat, exterior improvement charges 156, vacant registration $15,500, civil penalty charges $300 plus interest of the notary fee. So the principal amount as of clocked in day totals 17,000. It's not that much. $810.77. It's not that much, KR.
That's only part.
Oh,
It's a total of 77K.
77 what?
K.
In total that he needs to pay. That's not that much. You can get it with his
You should
his,
have it on the bank account, but RJ, do you remember the bank account? What happened to that bank account?
they got frozen. Both the personal and the school's account.
The timing, he said it himself. I don't know if it's somewhere here. The timing
seems
is very
targeted.
interesting.
It
It
seems
seems
targeted.
targeted. Or he targeted himself.
Also,
Fair use.
Somebody stole the Frederick Douglass High School paperwork off the front door and sent it to the struggle streamers. But luckily for us, Sister Ra Ebony was able to get the paperwork off the Marcus Garvey School before the haters stole that paperwork. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know your opinion. I believe that they were going to sell the school and they wanted to sell the school before we found out. I believe that they wanted to sell the school before we found out. We were not supposed to know that they were going to sell our school. Why do I say that? We were given no notification. We received no letter in the mail. We received no email. We received no phone call that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door. In a low-income neighborhood, they put a notice on the door with rubber band and masking tape. They put a notice on the school front door with a rubber band and masking tape.
one more time.
Brothers and sisters, it gets worse.
You lost count.
Back in April, when I found out about the overdue vacant property registration.
You hear that? Back in April. So this is
But it
not
wasn't.
now.
Yeah, what did you say? Back in April. The problem is that it's back in April and not Black April. But okay.
This was going on since then. And going back to what you asked, yes, I don't think it's targeted. For me, it's very interesting that we haven't seen RJ. We haven't seen any paperwork about it being frozen.
That's true. That's true.
It's just his story right now. He's claiming that he should receive the money back through a check. I don't know how that's working. By the way, if they're freezing your account, why would they give the money back to a check? The story, if you think about the story itself, it makes no sense at all at this point.
Yeah.
They froze his account a week before he has to pay 77K. Or 2 weeks.
So
before.
what you're saying is, if I may, what you're saying is that your suspicion is that he made up the whole story to get donations to pay off his debt.
That is in the realms of possibilities. I have to be careful because we're treading into lawsuit territory.
Yeah.
But it's in the realm of possibilities.
Possibility, but you don't know if that's the truth or not. So that's just a possibility. A lot of possibility is that that they really did close his accounts.
Yes, if he has proof.
Which is also suspicious.
I find it suspicious. I find it suspicious. I find it suspicious.
Yeah.
3 times. Because I haven't seen any paperwork. RJ, here we deal with paperwork. We're like the police. Show me the paperwork. He hasn't shown anyone the paperwork.
Oh.
He's claiming that they froze his account. He's been in contact with the bank, trying to unfreeze it, trying to get a check. If they are freezing your account, why would they give you a check with the money that's on to withdraw the money out of the account? Why freeze it?
Yeah.
It's a sad way to go out. I think the jig is up, man. I think the jig is up.
Not with him. No, the jig will get up if he's, when his jig will get up. KR, should they find out that he did bunny hop, that's when
that would be the end. That would be the real end. Yeah. I would say
yeah.
I want to say RJ. No. Dr. Umar, this is your last chance to bunny up before they lock you up. So stop bunny up.
if KR,
indulge in some bunnies before you go into the pen.
It's either bunny hop now or swim in the milk later.
Oh man, RJ, there's still people
the problem
supporting
doesn't
him.
Seem that serious to me. It seems like $77,000.
It's not a lot of money. He should be, but he doesn't have the money, so he's trying to get the donations now to pay it.
Yeah.
And no one is falling. The problem I see right now is a lot of people are not. They are tired of this whole thing at this moment because it's been like 6 years already, 6 or 8 years that he's trying to build the school, but there's no progress. He's out here doing interviews, doing podcasts, talking crazy on podcasts, and there is no progress. You don't see any progress. It's RJ. Listen to this. I have this video right here of someone tried to give him a helping hand, and this is his response. Fair use.
You don't open up a school in a year or two. I don't know your brother's story, and I don't care to know it. I don't care to know it because
why not though? If it could be helpful to you, why wouldn't you care to know it if it could be helpful to you?
Brother, I have friends who own schools. Do you understand that? I have friends who own schools. So if I need to talk to someone who owns a school, I already got that. I got what I need. The only thing missing from my equation is enough funds to complete the task. That's it. That's it. The school is not open yet because I don't have enough funds to do it that way. I'm not going to no bank.
Maybe we
I'm not taking that loan out.
maybe we need fundraising, different
Brother,
fundraising methods. Maybe the
Yes,
people that we go
and
to.
we have that in place. But what I want you to understand, it takes time to build institutions. I ain't got no problem with where we are. I'm loving where we at. We got our plans done by the engineer. We got our electrician chosen. I'm meeting with my HVAC this weekend. I got my plumber on standby. Roofer did his job. Carpenter lined up. We doing what we need to do on the time frame we doing it in. I don't need no help outside of the team I got, which is filled with experts from the East Coast to the West Coast, brother.
Okay, brother. I mean, these are definitely the answers that people want to know. They want to.
I'm not interested in people. I'm interested in donors, brother.
Yeah, but in order for you to get donors, though, you're gonna have to satisfy these. Yes, brother. And how are you gonna get donors if you don't if I'm
disagree with you?
Listen. If I'm considering to be a donor, but I have certain questions that I want answered, I feel like that's legitimate.
Can I tell you why that's bullshit?
Why? Go ahead, please.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
You've been raising money for 6.5 years, brother. If you ain't doing up by now, you ain't donating, and your question don't matter.
Some things, KR, are just better left unsaid. Why did he say that last part? Did he think that makes him more credible?
I have no idea. This is what Lord Shamar says is fully logical. You have to be able to present a story, a plan to the people who are donating. And just because someone didn't donate, you have to have a pitch, you have to have a plan, you have to have a progress plan, you have to have updates. When you're building, whether it's a school or a company, you have to have monthly, weekly plans, meetings, so people can see the progress. He's sitting here and saying, I don't have to give any accountability to anyone. I don't have to show any progress. The person who initially donated, those that didn't donate initially are not going to donate in the future. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's a totally wrong statement.
Okay, he said that he doesn't care about people, he cares about donors, as Lord Jamar was trying to tell him the importance of basically overcoming objections, right? Overcoming objections of people, possible prospect donors. This dude said, I don't care about people, I care about donors. That's crazy. Like when you try to tell someone about what he needs to look for, or what he needs to do to get a wife, and the guy says, I don't care about a wife, I only care about itches.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't care about people, I care about the donors. Guess what? Those people are the donors.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. But anyway,
AI ain't donating anything.
I think this is cooked, RJ. I think he's not gonna get the funds, and they're gonna lose the school.
Yeah.
I hope not, but it doesn't look good. But you have the last word.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing it. It's probably so he can also. I mean, if he loses the school now, he'll always say that the white people took it away. So that's maybe he was waiting for this to happen.
The next
guys, let us know. Let us know if you agree or not. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'll highlight some of the best comments in a future show. If you want to extend the topics we couldn't fit in this show, it's in this week's email drop. Join the newsletter below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories. KR, what's next?
Yes. Next is the community section where we dive into the people who commented on a couple of videos we had. This week, we are looking back at the... Oh, wrong one. Give me a second. The video we did on the Double Touch show about Corey Holcomb destroying Cam Newton. And we're going to highlight Jared Seymour's comment. Maybe you can read it.
Yeah. I like to I'm not an actor, but I sometimes I identify as one. And so I want to put myself in this character. You know, I don't know who he is, but okay, let's go. And by the way, for my his name for my character is Gerard. Okay, Gerard.
Gerard, the
No, Gerard.
France,
Gerard
the
de France.
France,
Gerard de
c'est
France.
moi, Gerard, c'est moi. Go ahead, Gerard.
Gerard n'est pas un Mongol. When you know, when you know, you're talking as if he is one. When you know that whatever you say can be taken the wrong way, you let the guest, especially if it's a woman, it's not wise to challenge her way of thinking because he's smart enough to know it's still gonna spark a conversation or discussion, Gerard, without him saying something to get the Me Too movement to try to cancel him. Plus, Cam has or dates or might be married to a white woman. I don't know as well. Thank you, Gerard.
Where? Very good comment. Makes sense. Think that's the point we were making during that video. Other people also didn't agree with us. But
Lon Lucci says these guys are lost. Let me envision as well who I believe Lon Lucci is. Lon Lucci is probably I know. Okay, I
you have to
envision.
talk like this.
No, Lon Lucci is how do you say it? Illiterate, and so he wants to say John Gucci. So in my world, of course, but then he mistakes the J and the G, and he writes Lon Lucci. Also, he's a rapper that didn't make it, so now he raps at Amazon.
Wraps the packages. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think. We
Yeah,
highly appreciate the comments you guys drop. And
yeah.
of
Every single
course,
one we make jokes, but yeah, it's all love here. As long as we're respectful, you can agree or disagree. But yeah, thank you for the comment.
yes. Let's go to the next one. Today we are highlighting Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri apologizing. Well, is it a sincere apology? We're gonna also take a look at the video of her lying on her boyfriend. Fair use.
She stole.
Hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away. But not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and one love, much love.
Give me a second. Wait a second. One day she pronounces her name Sha'Carri, and now she pronounces it Sha'Carri. What are we doing? You're mute.
When did she say Sha'Carri?
Fair use.
So are you grabbing me right now?
Yep.
I'm so sorry, you grabbing me right now.
Yep. He's under arrest.
I'm
In this video right here, oh, you can see it. When she was getting arrested, she called herself Sha'Carri.
By the way, KR, when we're done with this, before we close, I want to go back to the first video because I want to remark one thing. But let's
Oh,
finish this part.
No. We go to the first one first, and then we
Okay.
take a look.
Okay. So then we
at
come back to this one.
rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you play it again, but like on a 1.2 or 1.2.5, like a bit fast? It's like 1 minute and a half. It's not that much.
I cannot. Oh, yeah. There is a playback speed now. Lee. We don't have to wait
Guys,
till
let me know if you're after this. Stay tuned because I want you to tell me if it's just me or
1.25. You said, right? And
yeah, it's okay.
from the
Yeah,
start.
just a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking the time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away. Well, not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and one love, much love, and y'all be
Okay.
blessed.
KR, what I noticed something. The first, I just wanted to double check it, and just to confirm whether what I noticed
It's real.
Was yeah. And guys, if you can guess it, try to guess it before I give the answer. Or
Body language.
what did you notice? Or did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or maybe
We swirling on my, swirling on my. I'm gonna put my body on your body.
The body language.
well, the body language, that's not it, but I'm curious to know what about the body language?
The body language said to me the whole time, I don't really care. I'm just rambling out of my mouth and hope this doesn't cost me any sponsors. But
Okay. What
maybe that's me.
Let me ask a more direct question. You saw it, right? Did
Yeah,
you
the
notice that
shoulders.
something? We saw it twice. Did you notice that something was missing? Didn't you notice that something was missing?
What was missing? Tears.
What did she say? What did she say? Can you remember what she said?
I can't remember. Well, another. You're
I'll
trying
tell
to.
you what she said. I'll tell you. Summarize what she said.
Yeah.
She said, "Hi, it's me. Just wanted to tell you guys that I am holding myself accountable. I shouldn't. I need to be more mindful, not to put someone that I like and respect." And I'm paraphrasing, of course, in a vulnerable position, not him, not me. And thank you for keep holding me accountable, guys. I'm gonna keep running. It's Sha'Carri. There was something very important missing. And it's uncommon, but it's not uncommon that it's missing because of who's talking. When I tell you, when I tell you the answer,
You're gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
do you think you know? Do you think you know?
I think No, but if you say it, it will confirm. I'm gonna be
Write it.
honest.
Write it on a. Do you have like a pen and paper where you can write it and then I'll say it and then we'll see if
I don't have
because it just
anything.
I couldn't help but notice it.
Just say it. We don't have a lot of time. Just say it.
Okay.
Just say it.
Guys, what was missing was an I'm sorry. She said a whole lot of things. KaiR's talking about KaiR's talking about body language. KaiR, even even in her apologies, you can say I'm sorry. I'm just so it's
She didn't
I'm
say I'm
just saying
sorry to him, by the way.
it's
Even more important. Oh my god.
it's play right into this stereotype. But yeah.
It does. But
Yeah, do you have another video that we want to check out too?
yes, let's take a look at the arrest video where she was arrested. I'm gonna change to another one. Fair use.
Had going on. He had some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag. Okay. My iPad, some clothes. I just took it out, put it in my suitcase, brought his bag back. That's pretty much it. But we have a relationship, this kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for my stuff. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just had to get my belongings out. ID on you? And boarding pass by chance? Yeah. Do you need my ID for what? If you don't mind me asking. A possible assault. Assault? Oh, Kristen, I assaulted you. Listen, Chris, I assaulted you. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just making sure. It's not him that reported it. Okay. One of the TSA folks reported it. Oh, one of the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
Yeah, this is wild. She told the cops, I'll show you evidence of him assaulting me while she was getting arrested for assault. Ain't nothing worse than a failed rat. She got arrested. This is a failed rat. Oh my god, let's continue.
Okay, but like I said, yes, I do. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I do have my ID. Yeah, but I would definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I needed to get my stuff out of his bag. Are you guys on the same flight? Or? We are later on in the day because our flight ended up getting delayed. We supposed to be leaving around this time of day, but the flight got canceled, so the flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m. ish. Okay. So yeah. So if you don't mind, can I step over here? I can change my ID. That's fine. Awesome. Thank you. Hi, Stacy. So you hear me, right? So this is.
You're gonna have the voice changed.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. That's something like women can do. Guys can't do that.
Yes, but I think that's the how can I say this more respectfully? I think a lot of she has this voice when she's talking to white people. But when she's talking to other black people, she turns into a ghetto chick. She talks like a ghetto person.
Yeah.
Why? You can just talk the same all the time.
Well, in a white people voice, you have a lower chance of getting arrested, maybe.
But if you're talking in ghetto voice, if you're net, I think a lot of times people tend. For me, it seems like a lot of times the ghetto voice is like the lazy approach of in life. You're not being yourself, or you want to act a certain way both times. You're acting a certain way because you think that fits within that situation.
Yeah.
Because it's not like she's only talking to black people her whole life, every day. So you're telling me she's switching every time?
But everyone switches, so not people
I
talk
never
differently.
switch.
Yeah, everyone switches.
I never switch.
Everyone switches. You
I
do
never
as well.
switch. I
Everyone
never
switches.
switch.
If you are talking to a politician, or you don't go and you don't swear, so
Okay,
you switch.
you might be right on that. I would tell him "f you" in his face. Sorry.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. We both know you wouldn't.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. And it's not that weird. I don't find the switching voice an issue. But to me, like you're saying, you can prove with assault. There's videos of you assaulting him, and now you're saying, "Oh, I get." Hey, KR. I laughed when you said rat, but this is how rats are born in the hood, because someone gets caught for trouble.
Yes.
Someone gets in trouble, and then the first thing they do is, in order for them to remain free,
They'll tell.
they'll tell or fabricate a case.
This is fabrication, because there's no. The crazy part is you never. That's why last week, what did I say, RJ? He needs to run. He needs to run, because this is a crash out waiting to happen. She already crashed out. Well, allegedly they said her old girlfriend crashed out on her. But it seems to me she's also very aggressive. So it's gonna end out in a crash out. It's inevitable. So all I'll say is this: I think it's clear. If you watch guys, go watch the full video. I'll put it in the description. It's clear that she's. I don't know if going to therapy helps. Maybe with the giving uppercut to your boyfriend, maybe that helps. But lying on him, that's not. I don't know if therapy will help for that.
No, man, to me,
she wanted to lock him up.
Yeah.
Knowing she was in the wrong.
Did I assault you? Did I assault you? Yes.
Yes. We saw it last week. Yeah. She was punching him. He was trying to stay away. He didn't raise his arms. Imagine if he tried to defend himself. Do a NFL O-line swap on a D-line. A defensive end swap. And she would have fell on her face, black her eye. I bet you he would have been arrested.
Yeah.
Wish him all the luck, man. That young man, he's giving a grace, but he's gonna get hemmed up in this situation. Well, love is blind, they say, RJ.
Love is blind. Yeah.
You have the last word.
This young man, or this YN, it's good for him.
Let's be respectful. He's an athlete. He's not a YN.
Maybe it's because he's not a YN that she's doing him like this. I don't know. Hey, drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'll highlight some of the best comments in the future show. If you want extended topics that we couldn't fit in this show, it's in this week's email drop. Join the newsletter below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more updates. KR, what's next?
Yeah, a YN would never have defended himself the way he did. That's for sure. Last topic of today: WNBA players calls new offer of 4 times salary of their salary a
this story. This is crazy.
The face.
This is crazy. Yeah.
Fair use.
I think we can focus on our players in the union. We got a proposal from the league, which was honestly a slap in the face, and I think we really have to put an emphasis on the players that are in our league right now. But I love to see the league growing. I think, adding these teams in Philly and Detroit, like that's how amazing is that the league can grow, but how cool would it also be to have like a little bit expansion on the rosters? Like, let's focus on the teams that have everything set up right now, and maybe focus on the teams also that find excuses continuously to lack investment into their players before we focus on adding more to the grain of people that can't really be sustained. I think we can.
To slap in the face.
Company is crashing. Company has been losing money for 20 plus years. Company has had the best season this year or last year.
They're gonna have the
Since
best. They're gonna
ever. And
yes.
we're still in red.
The first
now
time they're
you're-
gonna go in green is next year, ever,
Yeah.
because of the deal they have with ESPN.
And now you're asking for a raise.
Yes. So the current minimum is
Isn't ESPN
66K.
Disney?
Yes. Yes. The minimum. Guys, go watch last week's show where we talk about this, how they're crashing out. But hey, they're giving money for free down there. I don't know who's gonna watch it, but the minimum right now is 66K to 250K. With this raise, the max the minimum will be 250K to 1 million.
And they want more.
They want more, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know from what money, because I mean I don't want to say this, but if let's say if there is a stall, no one is gonna move in this negotiation. They'll have to fly over to Russia to play basketball, and we know how that happened last time. I don't know. No one wants you guys to go there and play. Last time, someone got hammed up, and U.S. had to release a major arms dealer for a basketball player. That I'm not gonna disrespect her. She's
You're
not
gonna
even
say
the
daddy.
star of the league.
You're gonna say daddy.
Is she already a dad?
Yeah, she's a dad.
Not sure, but yeah, it's sad. I mean,
again, just to be clear, why I'm laughing, it's ironic, right? The level, so they had to release, US had to exchange a level 1,000 boss for an NBA player.
WNBA player.
WNBA player. If it was an NBA, it would have been the same though. Well, would have been the same, but it still wouldn't have been, let's say, equal. You know, an athlete for a general. I mean,
it's wild. It's wild that. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Oh man. I can find it. This is actually oh man. What happened to that?
what happened to that boy?
Well, I guess. Give me a second. Found it. So, yeah, here we are. They are struggling. They're getting I'm not sure if it's a fair deal. Of course, it's almost impossible for them to earn the 50-50. I think we broke this down in previous shows already. The way the league is structured, it's not like, and I think it's very disingenuous how these companies or these media companies are portraying this case right now, because they are comparing the WNBA league with MLB. They are comparing it with NBA. It's not the same. Those leagues are fully owned by the by the teams themselves. So there is no one else partaking into the revenue. The problem with the WNBA is that there are three parties that are owners of that league. You have the NBA, you have the WNBA team owners, and you have the external group who also invested money into that. So it's like you're splitting the money three ways already, and then you have to also split it with the players. So it's impossible for you to even get to 50%. But I have this clip right here from Mr. Rossi, who had this to say about. She has apparently she has a documentary on Prime. Fair use.
I'm the best player in the world, and I have to go to a communist country to get paid like a capitalist.
Playing in Europe during the WNBA's offseason, these women were going for 7 or 8 months. They were chasing their value.
One time I came back and I was like, man, my parents have just gotten older, and I've missed a big part of it. We weren't making that much money, so generational wealth was coming from going to Russia every year. Now we have to come back home and get paid nothing to play in a harder league in worse conditions against the best competition in the world. The fucking janitor at the arena made more than me. I'm the best player.
You want to go first, or?
I mean, I don't know what the do we know how much they were getting paid in Russia?
I can ask someone who probably would know, but I don't know if it's correct or not.
Exactly. So what's the point? The
I'm gonna
point is
ask
this.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT be tripping sometimes. So.
It does, but maybe you can give us a
Telling
indication.
you can create an account without have. Anyways, that's.
I heard. Did you see the influencer who said that she was crying because ChatGPT told her she didn't need visa to go to Puerto Rico, I think, and when they arrived at the airport, they could board. They could board.
Come on.
Let me see. How much do women in basketball earn in Russia? Okay, so it says Brittany Griner, while playing for UMMC Ekaterinburg, earned approximately $1 million per season compared to her WNBA maximum of $228,000.
That's a big difference.
Diana Taurasi received a reported $1.5 million per season from UMMC in 2015, about 14 times her approximate salary of $107,000 a year. More broadly, elite WNBA players earn 1 to 1.5 million extra in a single season playing in Russia, effectively doubling or tripling the US earnings. By the way, what she's saying is incorrect. Russia is not a communist country, but okay, continue.
Russia is not a communist country. Not anymore, no.
Not
the USSR. The USSR was a communist.
Yes, but she played in 2015, so USSR is already a relic.
Is it a socialist country?
Don't think either.
Is it a military
democratic? I think probably that's close. I don't know if that even exists, but hey, but there are billionaires down there, so there is some kind of capitalist. You know how I know it's how I know it's a capitalist country? Because women can go there and earn $1.5 million per season. That's why I know it's a capitalist country. If it was a communist, they would have given him bread and water. Good luck.
But Russia also has elections, so
Yes. So
it's
what she's
a
saying is
democracy.
crazy. It's a democracy, yeah. But I'll say this, RG. I think you see this all the time in countries where in soccer. I'll take soccer as an example. Soccer, there are different leagues where you can play. Some leagues have a maximum, not as in written, but there is a budget for salaries. If you want to earn more, you go to another league, you go to another country. So you cannot complain that here in the US there is no market for, there is a maximum market for your the basketball you play here. So you cannot complain that you have to go to another country to play to make the money you think you deserve. It's a wild statement, actually, if you think about it from that perspective.
Yeah.
People go from, I'll give you an example. In certain leagues, the smaller leagues in Europe, you can earn sometimes maybe max 500, 750,000, sometimes a million. If you go and play for a Premier League team, which is one of the biggest leagues in Europe, you're gonna aim, or you can earn 1 million a month. So it's like you're complaining to the let's say the Bulgarian league or the Czech league. You're saying, why can I earn here more a million a month? I want to earn here a million a month. They don't have the budget. There is no market. It's a weird thing. I think it's turning into a weird discussion at this point, to me. But maybe I'm wrong.
I'm just thinking business is business. So if the business isn't going well, if a business is in red, then that's not the time to give salary increases. So, but maybe we have to look at how Russia does it, because I don't know if, for example, the Russian league is subsidized, guys. I don't know if you know, does the Russian league subsidized? I don't know how that works.
It's billionaires, probably. The billionaires, it's like maybe they own the team and they want to invest as much, and they're battling. It's like billionaires playing each other on the field. Like, my team is better than you, so I can pay her to play against you. Yeah. It's a flex.
It's a flex, yeah.
In US, maybe that's not a flex for the billionaires to own a WNBA and subsidize a league that's not making money.
Yeah. Well, in any case, they have been getting more attention, so that's been working out. And who knows, if by next year they are not in red anymore, that would be a good thing. But it's about ROI, and Disney, they have a deal with Disney, but Disney has made some very questionable decisions the last couple of years. So that's not really, that's like they're not known for their investments. At least not, they were known for their investments. Not anymore. They've been making the wrong decisions, wrong choices. And but who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I think they are investing in the potential. It's a $2.2 billion contract with a possible growth of to $3 billion, and it's an 11-year. It's a 11-year rights agreement.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens, man. If I don't know if there's a clause in that agreement that says that if in 6 years they don't have ROI, whether they can eject from the deal. But sometimes they put those in the contracts as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what the potential is, man. Guys, anything else? What?
It would be crazy if they put a clawback in that agreement.
Oh man,
I'll give you the money, but
No, it's crazy. I do think that. Yeah, I think it's very hard. You want to grow the league, but I think she has a point. One last thing I want to say. I think she has a point with regards to the league is already watered down right now. The more people you add to it, more teams you add to it, it gets worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna do the league right if you. I mean, it's good for the growth and the markets, but I'm not sure if adding
I
more
think it would
teams.
be great to add more teams, to be honest, because to me it seems like I always have this impression. I don't know. Let me see one thing.
You wanna know how many teams?
I don't know the seasons how they go. Because it seems as though they don't season period. Let me see.
So there are 12 teams
They run from May to September with the playoffs concluding in October. It seems to me like there's always WNBA games. It seems as though someone wins and then so this is a feeling that I have. But it always seems as though like they finish, you have a winner today, and then 2 months later they're starting up again. But it's not correct because they play from May to September with a playoff in October and then playoffs in October, and NBA usually start in October and end during that time.
Okay, so they're like the May to September. Then they have also a Commissioner's Cup in June.
Yeah.
And they have a All-Star break in July.
Yeah.
And the playoffs in you said it, October. Start in September to October, yeah. And then they restart again. And that's when they are going to Russia, I guess. Without wheat.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, I mean, if it works out, it works out. But it's just not business what they're doing. So the NBA was a business. They build it up slowly but surely. You need to, anyways. It doesn't make sense for them to do it like this, but I understand that they're comparing themselves to NBA players and
Now.
Russian NBA players now.
Now. What I always think is weird in these cases, they never look at the history. It took the NBA almost 80 years to get to well, not 80, or maybe I'm exaggerating. 40 years. Is it 40? Let me see. 70 years, I think, approximately, to get to this point. To be able to have leverage to negotiate a 50-50 deal. This league is only 20 years old and has never made any profit. What kind of leverage do you have? Actually, RJ, I think that if they say we're gonna strike, the league is gonna make more money. It's gonna be you're on mute. It's gonna be
They
beneficial.
won't make more money. They will lose less money. That's what I mean.
It will be beneficial for the owners if they strike.
They try to they want to reach the lockdown.
Let's lock down so we lose less money. Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments what you think. RJ.
Let us know what you think, guys. Do you agree with our takes or not? Your comment will get a chance to get a mention in a future show. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our socials, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon. And last but not least, if you want to check out content that did not make today's show, you can do so by subscribing to our newsletter. Link is in the description box below. KR.
Yes. Let's go to the rapid fire and around the internet. Let's take a look at the first video. This is a crazy one. This is crazy. Check this out. Fair use.
Oh, I saw this. Dude is spraying. Or a woman, I don't know.
It's a dude. It's a dude.
He doesn't have his brakes on either.
He can't brake.
No, I mean the.
Oh. Yeah. So this was in San Francisco Bay Area where a Ford Mustang Mach-E seemed to have gone out of control. It seems like the computer started tripping and the man totally lost control out of the car. He couldn't brake. The steering locked, they say, and it was not possible for him to brake anyway. Try to press on.
So not even with a handbrake. I mean, it
These
wouldn't have
don't
stopped
usually
it. It wouldn't have
these
stopped
don't
it,
have
but it was like
these
what?
don't have those
Mm, but
that's
it's
the
like
mechanical ones.
yeah, but the handbrake. I mean, it still it wouldn't have stopped it because
It would have probably
you would have been drifting, KR. You would have been drifting.
depending on I don't know if it's a Mac E is a full front wheel drive or a back wheel drive, but usually if it's a yeah, that it would have probably been drifting in that case if it's a front wheel
Yeah.
drive. But I would say this looks like a nice lawsuit. Someone is gonna become a millionaire. That's a hell of a way to become a millionaire. Almost meeting Jesus. You need to meet Jesus
You'll
before
get
you see a
to.
million.
You might get a. You might get invited to the what's the show called? Diary of a CEO.
Diary of a CEO. Oh man, it's wild. It's a wild, but I can understand he already saw that this might be the end because unless someone drives in front of the car and brakes, stops it from driving, you don't know where it's gonna stop. Yeah, so yeah, it's
That's
crazy,
true.
man. It's crazy.
That's true.
Crazy. Wishing him all the luck. It seems like they slammed, but from what I understand, um, it wasn't autonomous mode. That's what they are saying. So this is not good for
And what's that?
Ford.
Autonomous being
So
that
that's when
the
you put the car to drive by itself.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. Well,
usually that's a good mode to drive in, unless it gets in this problem.
have you drove
Jeez.
have you driven it like that?
I have driven cars in that have that mode. Yes.
But did you also make use of that mode? Because that mode to me is it's crazy. I
It's a
wouldn't use it.
where I'm located. It's not fully engaged, so you cannot
Okay.
fully make
Oh, it
use of
has
it.
to be like engaged
In
like
order to fully, you can only engage it on the highways. Um, then that's possible. You can also, but there are like in the US, it's far more. The laws allow for far more application of this, and where I'm located, it's not fully allowed yet, but it will be within these couple of 2-3 years. Some say even within these next 6 months. So
all right.
we'll have to see. But yeah, I've driven in cars like that, and I think it's a very interesting thing to drive, even if it's not fully engaged. Even the lesser version, that's quite interesting to see how it drives. But yeah, let's go to the next one. Wish him all the luck, by the way, and yeah, that lawsuit's gonna be nice. I'll tell you that much because that's 100% at least 10. At least 10. When you, hey RJ, if they play this video of this man praying to God,
Praying. The
praying to
jury's gonna.
God to stop this car, oh my God, they're gonna give him at least 50. They're gonna give him at least. But RJ, they're gonna settle. They're gonna find this man. They're gonna offer him a check before it even gets in court.
You think so?
Of course, they're gonna do that. You don't. This is already bad rep. This is already bad rep. So you don't want to have this reach even court, where you're gonna lose even more. If I would think if it goes to court, he might be getting 100. Knowing these laws and the compassion, this man is praying to God. Imagine you put RJ. Imagine you put Agnafilio on that stand. Agnafilio got Diddy out of a bind. Diddy would have done 100 years if it wasn't for Agnafilio and his team. Put Agnafilio, this man is gonna get 100 million, so they're gonna settle for 50. That's a nice amount.
That's a good settlement.
Whether the most horrible thing is that you don't know whether you're gonna pass away or whether you'll survive it at that moment. We're laughing about it, but that's crazy. But let's go to another person that has Diddy background. Well, allegedly Diddy background. Fayus, guess who's back?
She wasn't even a 10.
Check it out.
Man, that's Russell. How you feeling, sir? Can I give you some water?
Oh.
You want to buy some?
Russell in New York, chilling.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. That's what I need. Yes, sir. Were you the former owner of Westcam?
How many ones? Just one? Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
Yeah, let me get a picture of him real quick. What's up, boss?
What's going on?
This is Russell Simmons right here.
Oh, you're going to have to pay me for this, buddy.
Yeah, man. I just gave you, don't pay nothing for it, do you?
I got to pay everything for it.
You ain't pay shit for it. This nigga, I just gave him $5 for $2 water.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
That's fire. God bless you, man. Keep doing your thing.
He's chilling. He's chilling and wasn't expecting to see him in New York right now.
Everyone's getting cocky now that Diddy is out.
Everyone thinks they can beat the Rico.
Yeah.
They can beat the Rico right now.
Yeah,
I saw a rapper who thought he could beat the Rico.
If this is what the prosecutor is doing, I ain't scared of nothing.
Hey, RJ, I saw a rapper down in, I think it was Florida. They put him on a Rico. They put his dad on the stand. He thought he was gonna beat the Rico. They put his dad on the stand. This dad was sitting there and pointing him out.
It was my son.
It was my son. The dad chose him above his son. The dad had one more strike, RJ. The dad had one more strike to go. He was like, I'm not gonna go to jail for you, son. Good luck. No, but that was crazy.
She started Sha'Carriing.
Man. It's a sad thing. Sad thing when your dad is snitching on you, man. That was like, yo, I'm not going in the pen. I've been there before. I'm not gonna go back, son. Good luck to you. You were the one who set up that guy and tried to delete him. I was not involved in that.
Yeah.
Here's another one with Russell. I mean, Russell is chilling, man. Fair use.
Yo, it's your boy D Swish. We in New York. I'm here with
D Swish. Yes, sir. That's me, Russell.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie, I like this fit you got on, twin.
What? The hat?
Yeah, your hat. You feel me? Your necklace and your shoes. Run me through what you're wearing.
Oh, I'm just saying nothing. I got these out in Bali. These joints here. I had Kanye sent me something just like these, and then I started being comfortable. I usually wear shell toes. I started being comfortable in them, and then I was walking down the street in Bali, and I seen a pair, and I bought them for like $12. And the Kanye ones at the time when he sent them to me, I still have them, and the box is the same. The hang tag is the same, the bottom's the same, the inside is the same, and they feel the same. Are they different?
I feel like I'm not sure.
I mean, you think they fell off the box, the boats? Like, you know what I mean? What happened? Did it?
Kanye sent you some BS shoes.
He sent me these.
Okay.
But I mean, I have another. These are a different pair of the same shoe.
Oh wow.
So I'm saying he sent me white Yeezys long time ago. I didn't fuck with them that much, but I like them. So I saw these and I bought these, and they didn't cost nothing. But the ones he sent me at the time were very valuable. I guess they're cheap now anyway, right?
It kind of fell off. Kanye kind of fell off. Yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, this is from Lululemon. This shit here, it fit there.
Okay.
And these prayer beads I've been wearing for 30 years.
Wow, nice.
I got a couple pairs.
30 years. That's 30 acres in a
I've been
room.
wearing these prayer beads for 30 years, these same kind. And this woman, Jennifer Stock, designed them. And then the fitted I've been wearing since fitted, you know. And the pants is Lululemon, and that's my high-end design. My go-to. I mean, if it ain't Uniqlo, I want to get fly, I don't get dipped. I go to Lululemon.
Okay. You're an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur myself.
Right.
What's some advice that you have for like negotiating when you're in like business deals and being able to really get your value out of a deal you're negotiating and staying confident?
If you're building a partnership, you look in the other person's pocket and make sure you're fair.
Okay.
That you make a deal that you can live with and you think is going to make them happy, so you have a long-term partnership. Not cut the biggest deal so they wake up in the morning and they're mad at you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You want to have a good reputation.
Right.
And you want to cut a deal. I mean, I'm not saying you be a sucker, but you don't need to over-negotiate a deal and end up hurting somebody and therefore jeopardizing the future of the partnership.
That was good advice. And last one, just what advice do you have for entrepreneurs like coming up and young entrepreneurs in 2025?
I think it's quit too soon. You can't fail until you quit, so don't quit. You got to keep reaffirming your commitment, and you keep, everybody's going to see your idea and say, oh, it's great, and then it don't happen in 1 week. They're going to start telling you why you're doing that, and then 6 years later, you're going to explode. But it's going to take you to keep readdressing your goals and not quitting. Entrepreneurs don't quit. You got it?
They don't.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time. Nice to meet you, man.
Take care.
Swag.
He's out here chilling in New York and giving great advice, RJ.
He's I mean, if you take away the allegations, he's a chill dude.
You take away, well, can say that about Diddy as well.
Exactly. You can say that. No, but you can't say that about Diddy. But to him,
he's been convicted for transporting
but
boys too.
But he's still
But he's
Russell
a chill
is
guy.
a very chill dude. So he's a different kind of guy. But of course he's accused, I think, or I don't know if he did it. He's accused of it, right?
He's accused. They couldn't serve him. So which is why I think it's weird, because they couldn't serve him because he's not a New York an American national anymore, and he's not living in America. So they couldn't serve him in Bali, which I'm surprised why he's now in New York. But maybe he was just here for short time and he's gonna fly back. Or maybe he's bold enough, he's thinking, I'm gonna beat whatever Rico comes my way. Anyway.
I got Steele on retainer.
I know my go-to guy now. Diddy showed everyone who he needs.
I
who
got
you need
Brian Steele on retainer, so I'm good.
I got Brian Steele. I got Agnafilio. Damn, Agnafilio went out crazy. Anyway, guys, that's all the rapid fire for today.
Yes, guys. If you're still here with us, you're a real one. It's a wrap. So we're going to close it up. Thank you for your support, your continuous support. Hey, as we always say, guys, if you have any thoughts, drop it in the comment section down below. We'll be highlighting the best comments, and who knows, maybe your comment can get a mention in a future thought of the day. Also, remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more updates on the Year on a Double Touch show, and subscribe to our email newsletter as well. That's where we share with you the topics and stories that did not make today's show. In today's show, we talked about Dr. Umar Johnson being in bigger trouble compared to last week when we discussed his situation. We talked about Sha'Carri Richardson's, the banner said apology, but I would just say like I would call it something else. I didn't hear, and I'm sorry. So let's call it an update. We also talked about the WNBA players calling a 4x salary increase a slap in the face. And of course, we had the fast, or these rapid rounds, rapid fire round. We hope you enjoyed today's show. We'll see each other in the next one. Until next time.
Peace.
Peace.